Good morning, chickens. You ladies hungry? Good morning, Modern Steaders. Chickens are gonna trip us up. Come on. You ready? Maverick and Goose are ready. There you go. Go under. Go under. We're waiting on you. There you go. Alright, here are the boys. We're gonna resupply our pig feed and our goat feed down at the milking room this morning. You boys ready for breakfast? Your feeder's loaded with hay. You tricked me again this morning. Look at that. You're making me think you ate all your food already. Look at that full feeder. Good morning, Mr. Figaro. You're acting like Mr. Cool and ignoring us? I see how you are. Alright, we just filled up the grain. That sun feels so nice right now. I hope it's gonna warm up and be a nice day. Good morning, ladies. Did you sleep good? You got a nice bed right there made in your hay. Yep. I'm hoping next week we'll be moving you ladies to pasture. The grass is starting to green up and it's starting to grow. Yeah. You should be good to move to pasture. Is that good? You seem to be enjoying it. Can't wait till we get you some fresh grass. You're gonna love that. You gave them more food too?
Yeah.
They got fed like 3 times yesterday.
Well, they dumped it out, and I didn't see any food on the ground.
I think it must be all the turkeys eating all the food.
Yeah, probably.
They're getting big. They're gonna have to go on in their own tractor shortly.
Yeah, it was empty, and she's like, I have to feed them. And I said, well, you sure Dad didn't feed them? They must have dumped it out.
I think they've just been eating it all.
She's very concerned.
Buttercup wants out. We're gonna have to let her out. Big girl's ready to get milk.
Oh, ready? You ready?
You gonna get some cat milk?
Not milking her, you probably biting me.
What?
What?
You want to drink the milk. You don't want to be milked.
Yeah, he wants to drink the milk, don't you? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you want some milk? Oh, you better go fight for your spot. You better go hurry. Better hurry. There you go. Come on. Yeah. There you go.
See if we can get in here without Nora escaping. What are you doing? Want some sunflower seeds? Is that good? It's quiet out here. Huh? Where is everybody? It's so quiet. Here, let's eat on the other side this morning. We'll switch it up on you. There. You like it when I switch it up on you? Keep you on your toes. I guess I should say your hoofs. You gotta come on this side, Hope. There you go. You wanna come outside now? Huh? You wanna come out? Or are you gonna wait for Mom? You're gonna wait for Mom, aren't you? There's Mom.
Oh, well, you know what? Come on. You want to go out in the big field with the other ones?
So I was like,
Well, let me get the. Can you let me open? Mom, I don't even wait for you. You just take off. Go ahead. You're fine.
What is that, Willow?
She always puts her tongue out like that.
You're a goof. Buttercup wants to come out. She's had enough staying in the birthing stall. We let you out yesterday, you got some fresh air, now you want more, huh? I don't blame you.
I don't know if this would be good enough for her, but.
Huh?
She's like, I don't want to crawl there.
You guys gonna go out and play? Is it cozy under the feeder? Huh? You know it's feeding time when it starts getting quiet on the homestead and the animals are starting to eat. Good morning. You guys are growing like weeds. I love it. It's a good sign. They're waiting for it. Eating like crazy and drinking like crazy. Closed up both low tunnels last night because we were getting down in the 30s again. I didn't want to get too much of a hard frost on the lettuce and kale. I know it's fine for it, but I just figured since it's easy enough to close the low tunnel, we'd shut it up. And now that the sun's coming out, I want to open it up so it doesn't overheat. But that second low tunnel has our seed starts in it, so we're going to keep that one closed up today. And it being nice and sunny out today is going to heat up those soil blocks that we made yesterday and help start those seeds to germinate. Oh, I just love how it smells when you open up that hoop house first thing. You get like the nice fresh whiff of hummus. It smells so good. Delicious soil. That's gonna make some nice kale. Can't wait till we can start eating some of this lettuce. That's looking so good. We have quite a few of our onion bulbs starting to sprout over here. Our peas are all starting to come out, and then we did more onion bulbs under here. And a lot of those are all sprouting and starting to go. Got lots of green stalks. It's gonna be interesting to see which do better for us this year. The bulbs under 2 inches of hay, just being planted in compost, or the plants that we got in a couple of weeks ago and planted those. And then we're also gonna put some plants in the greenhouse. So we're gonna have 4 comparisons to do to see which ones grow better here on the homestead. It's always fun to experiment like this. Smells delicious. Feels like Christmas when the UPS man leaves a box from Haas Garden Tools and then one from Treadlight Broad Forks. Today we need to set up the garden beds in the greenhouse and start prepping them. We're gonna bring compost in and get our broad forks out and start working. As long as the weather stays the way they're forecasting it, in 2 days we're going to be putting the greenhouse plastic on, but we're going to see what happens. Today it's pretty nice out, but it's not supposed to be this calm. It's supposed to be windy, so we didn't plan on doing the greenhouse plastic today. Since we've gotten a bunch of rain, it's really settled the soil that we put in here. We got a low spot here, and this back corner is kind of low. So I'm gonna have to get some more topsoil in here, get this leveled out first, and then we can start bringing in our compost. Going to doors on both ends, we can access it. Now we got to level this off a bit.
But you only need 2?
Now we're going to need 4. I know we don't have the greenhouse plastic on in here yet, but we should be all set with prepping the garden beds because we won't be working in here much anymore once we get the plastic on. That'll all be done from outside, and then once it's on we can start planting in here once the soil warms up. So while we have a nice day today, we're going to take advantage of it and get our beds prepped. This is our first year growing in this greenhouse, so we're still trying to figure out all the layout. We want to maximize the space as much as possible, so we don't want to have too big of an aisleways, but we don't want to have too small either.
Right.
Hold those for a minute.
Pushing that way. If you push it in underneath, stop it.
If we do the main walkway 3 feet, right down through, and then we'll do our garden beds this way. We've been planning this for years. This load of compost we bought in from another local Beyond Organic farm. But we've been saving up compost piles since we moved here for the greenhouse once we finally got us. We have 2 piles ready to use over there, and we have 3 that are almost ready to use. So we should have enough to top dress the greenhouse soil before we plant, and then we'll have enough compost to keep top dressing throughout the growing season. We have some nice loomy topsoil, and then we got this beautiful compost to add to it. Go for it, start in the back and work your way.
I'm gonna start like right.
It's getting pretty warm. I can't believe you still have your winter coat on.
I'm trying to finish this row before I take it off.
Whew. I'm breaking a sweat. This compost is compacted pretty good. We had it dumped in here, then we flattened it out with an excavator and drove over it back and forth with an excavator, so it's pretty compacted. I'm going over it with a 20-inch wide broad fork from Treadlight, and then Gina's going over it with the 36-inch wide broad fork. So I'm loosening it for her first, and then she's taking the wider one. She's able to get in there better. Just trying to use the 36-inch wide broad fork right now first. The soil's way too compacted, so our goal is here to break it up 2 times, get some of the compost in there, add organic material to the topsoil, and get it growing really good. Now I came out last night and I broad forked in a few areas to see if we could broad fork this instead of rototill it. In the areas that I checked, it went smooth. Well, now the further in we're getting, it's getting like concrete. So see how far we can get today. We might not be able to broad fork all. We might have to get a rototiller in here and soften it up a little bit first, because I'm surprised with how heavy and packed this is in some spots. How nice and easy it is on this end.
Where's that compact?
Yeah. The closer we get to the middle and the further out this way, the harder it's getting. Nothing, look.
I mean, it's not.
Well, that didn't go quite as planned, or it didn't go at all planned the way I thought it was going to. Once we get the soil broken up, it's nice. It's still wet, so it's clumpy, but once it's going to dry out a little bit, it'll be nice and good. But man, that's hard back here. So we're going to have to change our game plan up and get a rototiller and till the rest of this, and then add the compost after we till it. So the beds that we did get down look nice. We got 3 over here and 3 over here. They're still wet and the compost is wet, so we'll have to, when it dries out, we'll rake them out a little bit better, but That's gonna be nice. And once it dries out, that clumpiness will break apart a lot better. So that'll be good for growing right here. And then we'll finish up the rest with a rototiller. Normally on the weekends I turn my compost piles, but last weekend we got all that snow, so I wasn't able to. We need to do that today. I want to stay on top of making compost this year because I want to make sure we have enough for the greenhouse garden. Being the first year, that topsoil doesn't have any organic material in it, so we need as much as we can get for that. And this was at 130. That pile was at 130, and so was that one when I checked them this morning. So we're gonna flip this pile over there. This pile will flip for the first time where that pile was, and then we can flip this pile where that pile was. We got 3 good-sized piles going. This one should be ready shortly, and then that one will be next, and then this one shouldn't be too long. That'll be good in the greenhouse. I'm excited about all this compost. It's gonna be awesome to see how it looks finished and to see what we can grow with it this year and how well it gets our gardens growing. And then the more we make next year, if we have a lot of it, we can start a whole new garden with just compost in a different spot. It's gonna be good. Takes time, but we're getting there. It's a journey, not a race, that's for sure.
Olivia wants to learn how to make pizzas, so we're gonna start off with a pizza dough. What kind of pizza are you gonna make?
Cheese pizza.
Just cheese?
Yeah.
Nothing else?
Nothing else.
Just cheese. Okay, cheese pizza Olivia's gonna make. First put your water in, so the water has to be warm but not hot. 1.25 cups, and then a tablespoon of yeast, and I just like to sprinkle it on so that way it doesn't clump up. Pinch of sugar. Perfect, and then we have to set the timer for 5 minutes. Here. 1, and then 2. Yeah, so feels good?
Yep.
Then we'll also spray, hold on. I want to spray the top. Hold on.
Spray it?
Spray it, just because sometimes it touches the top. Just a little bit. It's like a fire hose, okay. Oop. Alright, so then we'll just leave it for an hour or 2. Oh, we gotta get a cloth. Alright.
It is so nice out. I got me shorts on. See my nice white legs. Woohoo! I'm gonna need sunglasses to stare at my legs. They're so bright. Hey, what are you doing?
Go back in.
We're coming to you, ladies. You don't come to us.
We come to you.
Go under. Go under. There you go, Maverick and Goose. What's your guess?
17.
17. Holy moly. I was gonna say 14.
Oh, you won't go mountain. Dad, look at Nora.
1, 2. You like the mountain there, Nora? Four. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18.
I was gonna guess 18, but I decided to say 7.
I did not think we were going to get anywhere near that today. They've been slacking lately. Thank you, ladies. 18 eggs. I like it. Figaro, what are you doing, mister? You found Goat Mountain again there, Willow?
She's facing this way, and its head was in the bosom.
You gonna play in the rocks, Nora? There you go.
Oh, you like the rocks?
The rock garden we made for the goats.
And I go climb up to that one, and you go jump to that one. Yeah.
Yeah. Where'd you go, Nora?
She was trying to get the stick in between the two bigger rocks, and then she fell.
You're gonna sniff out the eggs, Hope? Are they good? Do they pass your inspection? How many eggs do you think?
2.
Just one, so 19 eggs for the day.
19.
That's it, only 19. Think they're outside or are they in?
The other one and the girl are in, and the other 2 is out. Yeah, is he outside? Oh, hi, buddy 2. Come on.
You guys been playing all day, you need a nap now? Huh.
Yeah.
You enjoying the nice weather? They like hiding under the feeder. That was Nora's favorite spot too.
It's so funny because they all want to be under at the same time.
Out of here. Getting a whole week. It's gonna be what's gonna be. Olivia likes to eat cold pizza for lunch.
And snap.
And
And
snack.
snap.
Get it so it's not a hole. I wasn't able to pick it up. Happy with it? You got enough cheese?
Yeah.
Okay, ready for me to put it in? 12 minutes. I need help. Think it looks beauteous?
Yeah.
Just scoot it off here and let it cool. Yeah, not too far.
Well, the pizza was delicious. Olivia did an amazing job. We ended up eating it on the couch. We were wiped from all the work we did today. Believe it or not, we didn't show it all, but we spent 3 hours broad forking the greenhouse as far as we got. I was hoping we were going to be able to get the whole greenhouse done, but I'd say we got a third or a quarter of it done. It was a lot harder than we thought, so we learned our lesson. I should have checked more, and we're going to be borrowing a rototiller to get the beds all prepped and made, and that'll make it a lot easier. So we're going to sleep good tonight. I don't want to let tell you what time we're going to bed because it's pretty early. So thanks for coming along on our homesteading journey with us, guys. The spring rush is on, and I know if it's on for you like it is for us right now, it's okay to go to bed early. So thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you right back here in the next video at Lumnah Acres.